Cara McKee, and this is Quickly Creative number 6. Today I'm giving you a double whammy of poetry, and that's because I want to talk about a poetry form that's called the Golden Shovel. Now, the first poem I'm going to read to you is We Real Cool, and that's by Gwendolyn Brooks. The pool players, 7 at the Golden Shovel. We real cool, we left school, we lurk late, we strike straight, we sing sin, we thin gin, we jazz June, we die soon. That's We Real Cool by Gwendolyn Brooks. As you can see, it's a tiny little poem, but it still manages to get across a real character study of the 7 pool players at the Golden Shovel. Now, Terence Hayes took the name of the pub in Gwendolyn Brooks's poem, The Golden Shovel, and made it into his own kind of poem. And this uses all the words in Gwendolyn Brooks's poems as the end words of his lines in his poem. And he's got it set in 2 parts. So in the first part, he uses those whole words, we, real, cool, we, left, school. And then in the second part of his poem, he uses those words as compounds of other words. So I'll read it to you and give you an idea of what I'm talking about. The Golden Shovel by Terence Hayes. 1. 1981. When I am so small, Dar's sock covers my arm. We cruise at twilight until we find the place the real men lean. Bloodshot and translucent with cool, his smile is a gold-plated incantation as we drift by women on bar stools with nothing left in them but approachlessness. This is a school I do not know yet, but the acoustics mean we are rubbed by light. Smooth as wood, the lurk of smoke thin to song. We won't be out late. Standing in the middle of the street last night, we watched the moonlit lawns and a neighbour strike his son in the face. A shadow knocked straight. Dar promised to leave me everything, the shovel we used to bury the dog, the words he loved to sing. His rusted pistol, his squeaky Bible, his sin. The boy's sneakers were light on the road. We watched him run to us, looking wounded and thin. He'd been caught lying or drinking his father's gin. He'd been defending his ma, trying to be a man. We stood in the road and my father talked about jazz, how sometimes a tune is born of outrage. By June, the boy would be locked up state. That night we got down on our knees in my room. If I should die before I wake, Dar said to me, it will be too soon. 2. 1991. Into the tented city we go, weakened by the fire's ethereal afterglow, born lost and cooler than heartache. What we know is what we know. The left hand severed and schooled by cleverness. A plate of weekdays cooking, the hour lurking in the afterglow. A late night chant, into the city we go. Close your eyes and strike a blow. Light can be straightened by its shadow. What we break is what we hold, a singular blue note. An outcry, singed, exiting the throat. We push until we thin, thinking we won't creep back again. While God licks his kin, we sing until our blood is jazz. We swing from June to June, we sweat to keep from weeping. Groomed on a diet of hunger, we end too soon. So that's 2 ways that Terence Hayes has used the words of Gwendolyn Brooks's poem, We Real Cool, to create new things. And what I want to do today for our 5-minute creative challenge is to use some existing text. Whatever we're doing, whether we're using words that are already there in something we're writing, or whether we're using words to create something artistic. So I think it's really important that we do use text for this. You can find some old scrap paper that's lying around and use the words that are on that. You can use a quote that you particularly like, song lyrics that are going around your head, or you could use "We Real Cool." But whatever you want to use, I'm going to set a timer. Go and get your stuff and get ready, and I'll give you 5 minutes to get creative. Okay, timer starts now. Goodness me, that's the time up already. I'm nowhere near done. I really struggled with that one. Don't know how you got on. I would love to see your creations as ever. So share them in the comments below, or email me at caramckee@north-ayrshire.gov.uk. That's caramckee@north-ayrshire.gov.uk. I really look forward to seeing your creations, and I hope you didn't find that one as tricky as I did. Thanks, bye.